Ranch 'em in the pasture, run 'em in the pen, work 'em on the Sundays, do it all again. Race 'em in the sand, buck 'em in the mud, drip a cowboy's sweat, bleed a cowboy's blood.
I'm Zeke Thurston, 2016 World Champion Saddlebrock Rider, and you're watching The Pepperidge Stewart Show.
That's what he told you. He told you that. You are here. I'm here. You are, you're out there. You're out there looking, seeing what's going on, seeing what's happening. Dallas, a lot of stuff is going on here. We've got a good show for you today. Hopefully you enjoy it. We're going to have some guests here. We're going to talk to Forrie Smith. He's got a new show coming out. New movie called Ride. I think we talked to C. Thomas Howell a few weeks ago. He's part of that too. We're going to talk to Forrie, get his thoughts on that. Shondo Blades is going to be back today. We're going to talk to him, see what's happening, see what he's been up to since last summer when he dropped in, see what's going on there. And if you hadn't got your tickets yet, it's going to happen. The Kid Rockin' Rodeo going on, AT&T Stadium, followed by the Professional Bull Riders World Finals. If you hadn't got tickets, you need to get them now. If you get your tickets on SeatGeek, if you go to SeatGeek to get your tickets, if you will use the code Pepper Stewart, you can get a discount on your first order of tickets. So check that out and go see it.
Cowboy. In this stadium, only one rider will be crowned the 2024 PBR World Champion. Get ready for 2 nights of bull riding at AT&T Stadium for all the glory. But the party starts Friday night with Kid Rock performing live at Kid Rock's Rockin' Rodeo. Grab life by the bulls all weekend long. Get your tickets now for the PBR World Finals Championship and Kid Rock's Rockin' Rodeo at AT&T Stadium.
For bulls and their riders, these journeys started before they were even born. It's an ancient dance. 2 forces of nature colliding as they have for hundreds of years before. To conquer without risk is to triumph without glory. This is America, and this is the PBR.
You want to be there. It's going to be a big show going on. Even all week you got stuff going on over in Cowtown at Fort Worth. You got the eliminator rounds going on, so there's a lot of stuff happening over there. Cole House there, Yellowstone. Speaking of Yellowstone, Taylor Sheridan, the Bass Reeves series had come out. Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? The DVD is available, so check this out.
Now available on DVD and Blu-ray, Lawman, Bass Reeves. The latest series from Taylor Sheridan, co-creator of Yellowstone star David Oyelowo. It's tough to get on the first try. As legendary lawman Bass Reeves and follows his journey from enslavement to law enforcement as one of the first black U.S. deputy marshals west of the Mississippi. Lawman, Bass Reeves DVD and Blu-ray includes over 2 hours of special features and exclusive interviews. Get your copy today.
Do it. He told you. Who told you that? Shondo Blades is here.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
Doing good.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
We ain't seen you since summertime.
I'm telling you.
Well, you've been busy. I seen you on the internet, man. You've been everywhere. So what's that trail look like?
I've been on a whole mission to take over Texas, man.
Yeah.
You know, the last time we were here, I got really inspired by our conversation too. You know what I mean? And it really just told me, like, Texas is one of those type of places that needs to be put not only on the map because of its culture that's already known for, and not just a cowboy culture, but like a mixture of everything. Because you got some people that's in between. You like all types of music, right? So it's like we got to show a little bit of that, show a little bit of the rural, a little bit of the city, and just blend that all together and wrap it up in a nice bow and present it to the world. So that's what we're doing now. We're taking over Texas.
Taking it over.
Yeah.
So where you been on this tour? I seen you were doing some OSU stuff.
Yeah. So basically, I'm in the 1974 Corvette Stingray, and I'm hitting every rural town in Texas and turning it all the way up. The mall, the abandoned parking lot, where the malls used to be and stuff, in a lot of these small places, I'm going there and doing shows and stuff like that. And we'll just continue it as the summer goes on. We got new music. you know what I mean, that starts to blend some of these genres together like we already been doing, but it's got a nice Texas vibe to it though.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. And you do have a new song out.
Yep.
I think let's check this out.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're gonna check it out. It's called? Outlaws.
Outlaw.
Yep.
Outlaw. From the up and coming project that we got, the Outlaw Letters. So it's the title song in it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm an outlaw. I live life like a renegade. Black hat, goatee, black shades like a gladiator. Hard times, look what it made. I'm forever yours, sincerely, Shondo Blades. I'm an outlaw. I live life like a renegade with a black hat, goatee, and black shades like a gladiator. Hard times, look what it made, and I'm forever yours. Sincerely, Shondo Blades. I'm an outlaw. Yeah, I live my life just like an outlaw. Yeah, I break the rules like an outlaw. Yeah, so I'll forever be an outlaw. Yeah. My daddy was an outlaw, his daddy was an outlaw, so I'ma be an outlaw, a family full of outlaws. My daddy was an outlaw, his daddy was an outlaw, so I'ma be an outlaw, a family full of outlaws. Daddy used to sit in his chair every night and smoke cigars, and just really talk to me about life. I remember this one day, he looked over at me, and he said, never let them see you sweat, even rattle. You gotta plant your feet, a wise man. Listen twice before he ever speaks and never quit. Just keep going, we don't accept defeat and raise hell so the world can truly see you're an outlaw. You live your life like a renegade in a black hat, goatee, and black shades. You a gladiator. Hard times, look what it made. I live through you now. My son, Shondo Blades, you're an outlaw. Yeah, you live your life just like an outlaw. Yeah, you break the rules like an outlaw. Yeah, so you'll forever be an outlaw. Yeah, cause your daddy was an outlaw, his daddy was an outlaw. So you gon' be an outlaw, family full of outlaws. Your daddy was an outlaw, his daddy was an outlaw. So you gon' be an outlaw, family full of outlaws. My daddy was an outlaw, his daddy was an outlaw. So I'ma be an outlaw, family full of outlaws. My daddy was an outlaw, his daddy was an outlaw. So I'ma be an outlaw, family full of outlaws. I'm an outlaw. I live my life like a renegade with a black hat, goatee, and black shades like a gladiator. Hard times, look what it made, and I'm forever yours. Sincerely, Shondo Blades, I'm an outlaw. Yeah, I live my life just like an outlaw. Yeah, I break the rules like an outlaw. Yeah, so I'll forever be an outlaw. Yeah.
That's bumping.
You think so, man?
That gets your toe tapping right there.
You think so,
oh,
man?
Yeah.
It's a toe tap. I like that.
It gets you going.
I like that.
That gets you going right there.
I like that. I made that to connect you and I.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Because straight up, in the song you say, my daddy was an outlaw, his daddy was not. It just goes through the lineage. Everybody wants to be somebody that came from somebody.
Yeah.
And that's what the song is, no matter what the color. So I'm glad it's a toe tapper, big dog.
It gets you going,
Yes,
man. It gets you going. So how many songs you can have on this album?
This is what we doing, man. We doing an EP deal. We're going to have 3 songs on there, but they're going to be based on a cinematic vision that I got. So we got the song Outlaw, of course. Mm-hmm. We have the song Sinclair, and then I have another song called Colt 45. Because to me, every man wants the 3 Gs. You got to have guts, right? That's where Outlaw comes from. Mm-hmm. You got to have your gun, the sidearm. That's where Colt 45 comes from. That's what it was all built on. And you got to have your girl. So that's the 3 G's that it's all based around. But it'll be 3 songs, but it'll have a short film that'll come along with it that goes and has some of the footage of the tour that we're doing, along with some of the concert stuff and then the behind the scenes.
Okay.
Yep.
That'd be good. That sounds good right there.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm hyped.
So what do you got? What do you got lined up next? Where you headed? What's on your?
So the first place I'm gonna be going is Atlanta, Texas. We're gonna be shooting some content out there. I don't know if you familiar with Atlanta, Texas, right? So we'll be going to Atlanta, Texas in 2 weeks. Here, coming up next week, we have an actual show that we're doing for the veterans, and it's gonna be on Mother's Day. So but we have the mothers that are veterans that are coming. They'll be getting free gifts. It'll be at a place called AGR Sports in Houston. It's like a paintball spot, axe throwing and all that. We'll be throwing a concert there, basically just to commemorate and show them love. You know, so that'll be going on May 12th from 2 to 4. So, 12 to 2. So I'm excited about that too.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so it's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, you busy.
Yeah.
Every time I see you pop up on the internet, man, you doing something.
Come on, I see you too. I see interviewing somebody. So come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
I see you working too. It inspires me to see people that I know working hard, because it makes you, check yourself and make sure that you're working hard enough.
Yeah.
So I love it, man. I love seeing you everywhere, big dog, and that's why I see you.
I feel you gotta stay busy. If you don't stay busy, what is there to do?
Yeah.
You gotta be busy doing something.
You everywhere, man. From the rodeo competitions to just interviewing, like you got my man coming on from Yellowstone. I just think it's dope, man, the way your platform just covers all of it, from the physical to the entertainment to a little bit of the business, the music. I just think it's dope, bro. Yeah. For real.
You gotta keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Keep going.
Oh man. So what's your you gotta have some type of vision for the rest of this year to knock it out. So what are you looking at as far as you're going to get down there, you get that show rocking, get that thing going Mother's Day, and then I know you got something else in the works. Yeah,
so we partnered with the USO for that show right there. So we got something that we're going to continue. We started it a year ago where we were hitting some of the military bases, and we're just going to continue that. We're going to hit the prisons here in Texas. Listen, I'm going to be the Johnny Cash of today, Folsom Prison style, you know what I mean? Because we're going to go there and we're going to entertain. Some of the people will be able to motivate on their journey when they get out of prison, all of that stuff, man. So we hitting the small towns, the prisons, the military bases, everywhere. If it's got an open parking lot, man, you liable to see me doing donuts with a Texas flag and singing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. I like it. That's good stuff. But I don't know. Since you were here last time, popped it out there. I was like, man, where did I find that? Where did I get that? Man, internet. You gotta go get it.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah.
And you can use it. I mean, they've got it now. Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. They can pull your stuff up.
Yep.
You can pull it up, throw it on a song, and go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's on all Outlaw right now. It's on all streaming platforms, so go download that, listen to that. And it's one of those things that just push you, if you don't get it the first time, you listen to it again. It's like, if you grew up with your dad or your uncles or somebody, and they kind of bestowed something or put something in you that you do to this day because of them, it makes you feel that song a little bit. I know that's what it does with me. So yeah, that's what it's for. It's just to inspire people. And even for the ladies out there, some of them feel like outlaws. So, But I'm glad you said it's a toe tapper. I like that. I'm going to have to put that in my post tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a toe tapper.
It's a toe tapper.
You did. Yeah.
It's going. If I don't get your motor running, check your carburetor.
There
something
you go.
missing.
There you go. There you go.
Oh man. So what's your response? The response has been the places you've been doing the pop-ups and stuff. Are you bringing in? Is it like a lot of folks that already know who you are has picked you up, or you run across a lot of new?
It's both. Some places I'll go and surprise. I won't think. See, in my mind, I'm always playing the game from the ground up. So I go in like absolutely nobody knows me. And if they do, it's just a bonus. But I've gone in some areas and a lot of people, man, I'm already following you. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And it gives me even more confidence to go harder, because it lets me know that the consistency is paying off, and them consistently seeing a figure that's producing this type of music and living this type of lifestyle, as far as not necessarily trying to put a lavish lifestyle on anybody, but a lifestyle of a man that's taking his destiny in his own hands. And other people can relate to that, and they are when I see them out on the road.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. I got a good one for you. Now, you got a little MMA background, a little fighting background.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on this deal now? It's coming up.
Okay.
AT&T Stadium. Tyson's come out of retirement.
Yeah.
For the YouTube boy.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think about that? I think Tyson will knock him out.
I think so too, but I think it's two things that's going on there. You have a guy in Jake Paul who's wanting to become somebody, and it's like when you think about it, his fights are more for the entertainment value. So it doesn't really do him any good to pick a guy that may be undefeated but nobody knows about. So everybody that's talking about, it's like the business of it is fight somebody other people know so they buy pay-per-views. Flatline basic, right? For a guy like Mike Tyson, what I think is so intriguing about it is the fact that he's up in age to other people, but the man, you've trained for competitions before.
Yeah.
You know the type of mental state that puts you in. You feel sharp. You feel focused. You have to be disciplined. So I think a guy like that, he needs this. He needs something that's going to make him be a certain way. Because when you saw him at the best he was in his life, somebody was his trainer and saying, you have to show up. You have to do this. When life wasn't like that, you saw him balloon up to 300 pounds.
Yeah.
So no matter what happens, this is a man on a journey, on a quest, and I love to see it, man. If he can get in there and knock his screws loose, that'll be dope too.
Yeah.
Because this is Iron Mike we talking about. You know, so.
And the thing about this fight is this is like it's gonna be like a generational audience because you got guys like us, older guys that followed Mike forever, and then you got all these new generation of people that followed the YouTube crowd that they weren't around when he was fighting. Yeah. So they didn't really get the experience.
Yeah. I think what it's going to do is, like, from a business standpoint, because I try to come from there first just because that's what makes the most sense. People don't get why things happen, but it's like the business first and then what you think about it second. Yeah. So I honestly think it's going to do great things for both people. It's going to open Mike up to a whole new generation of people also. Because I don't know if you've seen his podcast and things that he has, but that's opened him up to a younger generation of people. So this fight is going to do the same. So win or lose, I think both of them come out on top. I don't necessarily think it's the bloodbath that most people are thinking, you know what I mean? But because of the power from both people, honestly, the likelihood that somebody's going to get knocked out is probably, I put it 50, 60% somebody going to bed, But who that's going to be?
Right.
Because you can't count out Iron Michael.
Man, have you seen the video, his training videos?
Man, listen, Mike Tyson is a twitchy athlete, right? And a twitchy athlete is a sprinter, is a person that just does things in bursts. If he catches you in a burst, that's like being in the eye of the hurricane or something like that. If you out, you may experience strong winds. He may throw something down on you. But if he is able to generate a burst, I don't know if that's something that anybody can really just stand there and take. Yeah. Being honest with you. Because the way he throws those punches, the way I've seen some old school guys in the gym hurt people because they've been there before. They've done it. The pressure isn't the same for him. If you think about Mike Tyson, it's almost like some people think he's got something to lose, but I don't. What else is he going to do? Yeah. What you want him to do? They're like, his health is – listen, this man is a gladiator. Yeah. He will die a gladiator. I don't necessarily care if I see Mike Tyson 90 years old and decrepit and can't walk before he passes away. He may go earlier than that, but what if he wins this fight? What a hell of a way to go out, right? Yeah. I'm just saying, man. That's how I think about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be better than what people think, or it may be worse than what they think. But guess what? You're gonna be tuned in.
Oh yeah,
and that's the fight business.
That's it. That pay-per-view, that's gonna make that money.
I've seen guys that are amazing, but they can't sell anything. Yeah, because nobody's interested. Nobody cares if you 55-0, but nobody really knows who you are. This is the fight business, and it's really business fight, to be honest. When you're thinking about how fights go. So it makes sense. Who else is out there? Who else out there is for Mike Tyson to fight that doesn't have brain damage, you know what I mean, or something crazy? Yeah. He can't really fight anybody that's his age because a lot of guys his age aren't staying as active as Mike. So, and I think it's because he's got that podcast. He's around younger people, which got him feeling like a spry chicken. Plus, Mike's smoking that good now. You know that. That good keep you feeling good. You understand? So that's where Mike is at with it.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's going right down the road here.
That's what I'm saying.
You know Jerry Jones gonna jump on that. He ain't missing out on that.
Listen, man, you see this Texas flag on my chest, man. It's something about Texas. Texas just when stuff comes to Texas, it automatically is bigger. Yeah. Vegas is a dope place. All of that. We know Vegas for entertainment. Texas is big. Yeah. They're gonna bring out a massive crowd. You're gonna have a lot of people flying in the DFW airport. that tarmac with the private jets is gonna be full.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great event for Texas, period, especially the city of Dallas. It's gonna be a major. What I think is interesting is when big events come to cities, the influx of capital in hotels, in the food spots. Everybody's gonna appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring the people out for sure.
Yeah, that's good. It's going to be overflowing in right there at Jerry World. That thing's big enough.
Man, come on.
They can pack it in. You got that giant jumbotron, so it don't matter where you sit.
Come on, man.
They've
done such a great job as far as that place being an entertainment capital.
Yeah.
You know that. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a dope event. It's gonna be a nice situation, and then when you look at the ambiance of it, you know what I mean. I think it's just gonna be dope, and it's gonna make more stuff come to Texas because it's like, man, Texas. Vegas, yeah, Vegas got that entertainment, but Texas got that home style feel. You can't get nowhere.
No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
All right, before we get out of here, let the people know.
Yeah.
Where they gonna find you?
Okay.
Where you at? Where's your socials? What's going on?
Listen, man, let's keep this real simple. Okay, it's at Shondo Shondo Blades, Blaze like you cutting some on every platform, Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff. TikTok is real. I've seen a uptick in TikTok. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if they think I'm handsome on there or what, but shout out to everybody and all the beautiful ladies that's looking at me on there. But that's me on all socials. The website is shondoblades.com. Very simple. I got a couple of songs on there because I want you to get a very simplistic view when you look at me. Listen to those couple of songs. If you vibing with it, then you vibing with your boy.
Yep. All right, man. Shondo, we appreciate it. We'll probably see you soon.
I appreciate it, big dog.
All right, thank you. Thanks, man. All right, check it out. Our friends over at Angus TV dropped us off a little clip from the Schmitz family, I believe it is, and their beef.
Year 1 of 1923. My granddad started in the Platte Valley, north of Kearney. I think he bought 10 heifers from William Williams. He calved those heifers out, and he traded William Williams the bull calves back.
When you think about what it was like back then, everything was Hereford. Great-Grandpa Will, he was buying his first Black Angus in a time when it wasn't cool.
He was kind of a progressive guy. He was pretty fiery about the Angus cattle in general. They always said he was kind of bent into the wind. In the 30s, it was pretty rough. They didn't know what they were going to feed cows. They actually cut Russian thistles and stacked them, put molasses on them so they'd eat them. Granddad liked to show his cattle. They would actually rent a train car, and they would just drop the train car off at a certain town, and they'd go to the county fair. Kind of the advertisement in those days. In the late 40s, my dad and mom moved down here. They were kind of living on a shoestring, hardly any money. Ended up with 4 kids living in the middle of nowhere. Dad sacrificed a lot just to keep us going. He worked a lot with machinery. That was how he could make a living and raise cows.
I was raised south of Ord in a farming community called Myra Valley. I came from a generational farm that's 141 years old. I went to school at Curtis at the School of Technical Agriculture, where Mike was also there a year ahead of me, and that's where we met.
When I got married, that's when we started, 1975. 1980, by the time we were in there, that was probably financially the toughest part.
We had just bought a section of ground, and we had bought the heifers from Mike's folks.
The 70s were kind of a roaring time. Prices were good, and then all of a sudden the market crashed.
You didn't even have pocket change. I don't think we bought a candy bar for years. There wasn't anything you could do that was right. Mike continued to AI and keep production records and performance tests. He didn't let just, I'm not gonna register this calf because I don't have the money. He continued to do all that. He had kept things together and improved them.
They were able to survive that and really just sticking it out and not giving up.
It's almost like you wouldn't trade it off because you learned so much.
If you made it through that, everything else looked easy.
Mom and Dad were getting to the age where they were starting to look ahead to, do we need to downsize?
Actually, since Bethany and Joel came back, we're getting a lot more done. We've got more cows than we've ever had. Our pastures look better.
The good thing about Mike and I is we kind of have the same idea on what the cow should be. I think that the customers, if we get them to try at least one bull, they usually come back. It's a testament to how Mike and Deb did things and then how Bethany and I and Jordy are trying to carry on.
I think if you're a sitz, you don't have a choice. We read the Angus Journal from the time we were 3, and there was no other color cow. It's not something that's easy to give up unless you've got somebody that's really going to do something with it. Most people would just disperse, but I can't ever think about doing that.
For us to be here on the 100th year, it's the fact that they had the strength to continue on and say this cow herd is important to us. That speaks volumes to the type of people that they are and the type of cattle that they raise.
We could have not accomplished what we did without our kids. That has to be stated, that they helped us a lot. We could have never done it without them.
There's not very many, if any, people I know that have cattle. They can trace all their cows back to the same herd.
To stay together 100 years, you kind of have to have generations that really took an interest in it and kind of hung on to it even when the times were really tough. Granddad would be thrilled. If he could just go look at black cattle, he would be thrilled, but he would think it's a great deal just to see the cows still together. It makes you feel really good. It's probably more for my dad and granddad and my folks that kept it together. I just happened to be in the right spot at the right time.
You guys know that amazing Bass Reeves trailer we were telling y'all about? Take a look at this and enjoy.
You a lawman or an outlaw?
Bit of both, I reckon.
I need a man with a good gun and a straight spine. You up for the task?
I wouldn't be sitting here in my Sunday best if it wasn't. Around these parts, we might be men. They're just killers. All thieves. I took an oath to protect everyone. I ain't about to quit this.
You find a home for yourself, what would you do to hold on to it, to protect it?
You got to the count of 5 to get the hell off my land.
Lady, you got 2 shells in that bird killer.
Then I just shoot you twice. Just to be certain.
How do I get to do what you do? You're loyal, and you ain't afraid of marching. But the real power lies beneath the badge. Ready to ride?
I thought you'd never ask.
I'm warning you. Your wicked days are done.
What? Bass Reeves, Lawman, get the DVD today. Get it, because we're going to be giving some away. Some of those DVDs for Bass Reeves. Fun fact on that. That was another show that I worked on of Taylor Sheridan's Bass Reeves. So that was good stuff. We've got a phone call. We do have a phone call. Do we have someone on the phone?
Hello.
Whoa, look out. Forrie Smith, what's happening?
Hey.
What?
You ain't going to get a wrangling job.
What's that?
You won't be able to get a wrangling job.
Why's that?
We're supposed to be 10 minutes early, not 10 minutes late.
Oh, yeah, they run me off. Let me cook or something.
Oh, we got Gator. He's hard to beat. We love Gator.
Oh yeah, Gator, man, he's got it going on. He's got some good stuff. So let's see what's going on, man. We hadn't talked to you in a while. I caught you on TV the other day. I think you were a bartender on the Dead Man's Hand or something like that. I seen.
Yeah.
But you've got a new one coming out with C. Thomas Howell called Ride. So you want to kind of fill us in on that?
Thomas Howell, Annabeth Gish, and Jake Allen, and Forrie J. Smith. I'm pretty tickled with that. We premiered it at the Dallas International Film Festival last weekend, and I don't think there was a dry eye in the house, including myself, and I've seen it. But it's not like anything you've seen before, and with the budget and the time constraints and the way they handled the rodeo part of it, I'm pretty pleased. I'm pleased with that. It's got some legs.
Yeah.
I mean, some people watching this show. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think you're going to have I think you're going to be back down here in Fort Worth back in May for they're going to premiere at Cowtown.
We're coming. Isn't that cool, Pepper?
Oh. I
get to premiere a movie that I'll play a lead in at the Northside Coliseum in Cowtown. I've nodded my head there. I've won money, I think, every time there, either in the bareback riding or the bull riding. One time when they had the semi-pro rodeo there, I placed in both events.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I was ever there was I was working for Mac Altizer, putting on the Youth World Finals. And that would have been like 81, 80. Oh, yeah. That's a long time ago.
Don't start counting that.
Isn't that cool? Now I get to go back and walk down the red carpet and watch an exciting movie in the Cowtown Coliseum. Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be nice right there.
I'm a blessed man. So yeah, it is. And there's gonna be the streets are full down there in Cowtown. They're gonna fill it up. Everybody's gonna come see it. Everybody's asking me about it. You've seen the trailer, and it won't let you down.
Oh yeah, they're ready to see it. I think I put the trailer out maybe a week ago or 2 weeks, maybe a week or so ago. There's been like 20,000 people done watched that thing. They're ready for it.
Cool. Yeah, it's time for a movie like this. It's a family. The family's got to stick together, and that's where it all begins. Americana, you got to start in the family, in the home, and then take care of your neighbor, and then it just spreads throughout the community, and that's this movie's about taking care of family. And my character Al Hawkins is probably the one that's to blame for it all, because he's the bull rider, grandpa.
Yeah.
And they did have a line in there that me and Tom John Hawkins were talking, and he brings that up,
Yeah.
But they decided not to use that for some reason. But yeah, it was a great experience making the movie with the Allen family and see Tom and Annabeth. I met her. I worked with and for her husband. He was the stunt coordinator on Yellowstone the first couple of years. Worked around him on other movies here in New Mexico and worked for him on Lone Ranger and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd met Annabeth. And, this drop-dead, gorgeous woman. I'm like, how is she going to be a sheriff? But when she come out of her dressing room, and she had that hat and her gun belt and badge and stuff on and her hair pulled back, I was like, you go, girl. You got it.
There you go.
And like, see, Tom, we were in the church, and Jake, he goes, oh, man, you guys are like your family. I said, well, we kind of are. We both had our butts chewed by the same guy. His dad being the stunt coordinator, I've worked with him and for him. He's never really chewed my butt, but, he will. He would get on a guy. So we had a big laugh at that. But that's kind of, we both come from the same background and stuff. And, you got to hand it to Jake and Josh, the creator. They don't really have a rodeo background. They went out and hired two guys with rodeo backgrounds. They went to a rodeo. We went filmed right during a rodeo at Bowling Green, IPRA rodeo. And, I just really got to hand it to them guys for stepping out of their box and learning and listening and coming up with a good bull riding movie. You know, and that's hard for me to say. You know, because I watched a lot of them that you're like, oh man, you can tell he's on an El Toro.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. But no, it was done very well, and it was acting was good. I think it's got legs.
Yeah, by the trailer, I mean it looks good. I mean, and like you say, you can tell by watching the trailer that they really did their homework to make it as authentic looking as possible.
You know, the stunt coordinator Jody, he is a ex-cowboy, bull rider, steel team ropes and stuff. Like the one scene with me and my granddaughter was at his place, and so he knew rodeo and he knew to get involved, and you know that the only way, without having a lot of money, the only way you're going to get the true rodeo experience is do what they did and dive right into it.
Yeah.
And I got to give the fans credit. They stayed after the rodeo, and there was a certain group of them. One section of this section, if you will stay after the rodeo, and they stayed and moved around, and you know, it was I just wanted to give them all a hug. You know, they stayed and put up with the camera moves and moving from one side of the Coliseum to the other.
Yeah.
You know, them people, we can't make a movie without the extras and the stand-in and stuff, and they really earned their pay that day. I was really tickled with them.
Yeah.
There's been a couple times on Yellowstone when we were doing the rodeo scenes. There was one night it got cold, and them poor folks, you know, they didn't have blankets to start out with, so they couldn't have blankets later. And I had, when we got done, I jumped up on the chutes and thanked everybody for hanging in there. You know, it's just making a movie's a big wheel with a lot of cogs on it.
Yeah.
And everybody's important. You know.
Yeah, that and a lot of that stuff, a lot of that behind the scenes stuff you won't see. I know on Yellowstone when they were shooting over over at Bosque Ranch, and I was out there with them one night, and it was part of the reshoots from the carnival scene, and we were out there in short sleeve shirts and stuff, and it's supposed to be summertime in Montana, and we're out there and it was 30 degrees outside.
Yeah. I mean, I remember one Young Guns 2 is April in Arizona, and I had to wear a buffalo coat. I don't know why they had picked me out of the bunch, but you got to wear the buffalo coat. That sunbuck was so heavy, I put it on the horse and then got on.
Oh man! So what else you been up to? What else been going on that you working on?
Oh,
I guess
man,
y'all back filming.
Flowing and going. It's a lovely thing. I got you know, I don't get on them bucking horses anymore. So now they let me carry the American flag in the grand entry, and I've done it all over the country. And this weekend I get to do it in my hometown at Cinco de Mayo Days in Socorro at the sports complex. They're having a rodeo at 7:30 on Friday and Saturday nights this weekend, and I'm really jacked to get to do that. CJ Baca Rodeo Company, I was good friends with Casper. I spoke at his memorial. I've got a couple saddles in here from his tours, and yeah, it's just honored. I've got just been blessed with some really cool stuff, Pepper. The 22nd of May, I got to fly back from Montana. I'm the guest speaker at the Crown Point High School graduation.
All right.
How cool is that,
Yeah.
man? Yeah. And then May 26th, of course, being Northside Fort Worth there for the premiere ride. And then we have a memorial for Cass Hauser at Warner Brothers Studios on the 30th of May. So, and Yellowstone, they thank you all, Fire and Ice Productions, Taylor Sheridan, everybody for making all that possible for me. Because we start in Montana on the 13th, and I didn't think we were going to start till the end of May.
Yeah.
And then how do you turn down being a guest speaker at a graduation? How do you turn down going to a premiere in a rodeo arena where you nodded your head and won money, you know?
Right.
And Mother Hauser, she's the one that turned me on to stem cell therapy, and we were just buds from the first time we seen each other. And so, you know, them are things that a guy has to do. And Yellowstone, Fire and Ice, and Taylor, and everybody's being real good to us. I thank them all for that.
Yeah, that'll work. That's always good. You know, you always you know, take care of your guys. They'll take care of you. That's the way it goes.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Right.
Well, Forrie, I guess I'll let you get back to it. You're probably out there feeding. You sound like you're in the barn. And I don't know.
I'm in the back room.
I'll see what happens. I may try to sneak over there into May and catch that premiere.
Heck yeah, get on the red carpet, do some interviewing. That's what you do, ain't it?
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Hey, well, appreciate you calling, and yeah, all my Texas friends and fans, my old rodeo buddies and everything, I think this is going to be a movie you'll enjoy.
All right.
Yeah, you're not going to hide your head about. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna have dark. You can have dark sunglasses. Everybody's gonna have my dark sunglasses.
Not this one. We don't have to.
All right, Forrie, man, we appreciate it, and we'll see you down the road.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
God bless. Bye.
Forrie J. Smith, right there, out in the barn feeding the cows, flying across the country, flying in airplanes all across the U.S. of A. That's the way to do it, right? That's how you do it. All right, so anyway, the movie we just discussed, Ride, it's going to be in theaters and on digital streaming in June 14th. The storyline goes, desperate to raise money for his daughter's cancer treatment, a retired bull rider teams up with his estranged son and resorts to robbery to secure payments before time runs out. But after the heist goes awry, keeping the money and their freedom requires the duo to outwit a dogged pair of local law enforcement officers, including a justice-minded sheriff who soon suspects that the key to her case may lie uncomfortably close to home. So check this out.
When that chute opens, all my pain, all that emptiness just goes away. For 8 seconds. It's like all I gotta do is hold on.
Well, looky here, old John Hawkins' boy. He's fresh out the joint, you know. He don't ride like Daddy did.
Hey, Doc. My sweet baby girl.
John.
Virginia's cancer is back. That's $160,000 you'll owe. What the hell am I supposed to do now?
I think we should start a conversation with Peter. We turned our back on him.
Yeah, my day the goal was to stay on.
Trying to go pro or win that cash? I'll win that money. I think Dad is freaking out about money.
Champs ain't made riding. They're made in them few seconds right after they fall.
My dad, I don't want to know what he'd give up for Virginia.
We got ourselves a Texas side showdown.
I know you'd do anything for your sister, but everything is pointing to you.
Am I talking to my wife right now or to the sheriff?
You stand for everything. Family, faith,
and strong American babies. Go!
We're not perfect, but we're trying to do what's right no matter what it takes.
No matter how hard you fight.
I don't need help raising my daughter.
Whether you make it or not, the bull always chucks you. Always.
I am a bull.
Check it out. June 14th, or as Forrie told you, come to the premiere at Cowtown. You better get tickets because it's probably going to sell out fast. So you might want to jump on the tickets for that. I want to mention streaming stuff. We got what do you watch when you're streaming? Also, what are you listening to on streaming? There is a radio station that streams music, and you can listen to them streaming. They are out of Tennessee, also in Texas. 10, that's where the 10 Texas comes from. 10 Texas Radio, where the West is one. Check them out, look them up, listen to them streaming. They played some good tunes, some older stuff, some newer stuff, and they may be playing some familiar stuff. So you might want to check into that and see what's happening. But my favorite part, what are you watching on TV? What are you watching? What are you streaming? Well, I think I told y'all a while back about the show Traitors. Traitors. I've been watching. I've watched every. It's just about like the boat show, just like the Below Deck. I've seen every series, every season of all the different, from the sailboats to the Mediterranean to the Australian to whatever. I've seen them all. That's a lot of TV watching at night. So also the Traitors. Been watching those. I've seen all of those, and the new season for New Zealand, season 2 just came out. I don't have the trailer for season 2. I got the trailer for season 1, which I finished, and I'm on season 2. Season 2 is insane because there's a little punk kid on there that is just manipulating the crap out of everyone, and it's so aggravating. They just want to reach through the screen and choke him out. I'm like, man, he has manipulated everyone, and it's getting down to the wire, and the little turd is still there, and he's so arrogant and such a punk that he calls himself the sheriff, and he walks around going, I'm taking him out, and oh my God, it's ridiculous. This kid is ridiculous. Anyway, season 2, I'm almost done with it, but oh my God, I don't know. Anyway, Traitors is good. There's a couple seasons for the UK, a couple seasons for the Americas, a couple seasons Australia, and now they've got 2 seasons for New Zealand. This is the trailer for season 1 of New Zealand. We're going to throw that at you, and then when we do, I'm going to sneak out of here.
A game unlike anything New Zealand has ever seen.
Welcome then to the Traitors.
19 Kiwis.
Anyone else looking for love on this?
Chasing one epic prize.
I would quite like to have that.
But in amongst the faithful,
I would choose to be a traitor. I think they have an advantage in this game.
Are the traitors.
Your job is to work out who the traitors are among you.
Who want to take it all.
Your job is to murder the faithful.
In a game of deception.
It's hard to know if anything is real.
I have hung out to dry for 2 days.
Trust.
Who are you going to murder tonight? A traitor will hide in plain sight.
And skill.
Another day, another mission.
Come on, what the hell? We had an agreement.
Let the mind games begin.
The game is outplaying us all.
The Traitors starts next Monday, 7:30 on 3, or stream first on 3 Now.